Good evening, people. It's JR and I am the front room gunner. I'm here with Richie Rich today to discuss the Burnley match. Richie Rich, how are you feeling today about the performance and the result?
Well, we can't knock the boys for the performance. The result is very disappointing. I am disappointed because I think that was a game to be taken. Really, we should have taken all 3 points in this game. Again, I'm questioning the selection, the team selection of Arteta. Man to man, I think still Whelan has got to be questioned about his validity to be playing ahead of certain players. Yeah. I know he had a good game against Leicester the other day, but still, Martinelli, we lose young players because they don't think they're getting game time. And we've got a guy like Martinelli scratching his heels on the bench, rearing to go. When he comes in, he puts in a performance, but then he doesn't get a consistent run. And this has got to be concerning. I know he's had a few injury issues, but he's been rearing to go for a few weeks now, but he's been on the bench, not even a little cameo role, which is disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you with the Martinelli situation. I feel that he's a talented kid. He deserves more opportunity. You know, he's fit now. It's disappointing that we haven't seen him in the last few matches. I have to say though, with Willian, I was one of his his biggest haters, to be quite honest. But to be fair, in the last few matches, I mean, 4 assists in the last 3 matches. You know, you can't really argue with that. He got the assist today as well for the goal. And I think, he's shown what he can do. Against Benfica, he was the one who set the rally to get the first goal for Kieran Tierney. You know, he steps up in the big matches. But, I would, with a starting lineup today, I would say, for me personally, Martinelli, it was an option. I agree. I thought it was good to see Chambers back, if I'm honest with you. I was a bit surprised not to see Cedric in the right back position. But also I understand that it's a squad. We need to use our squad. So Arteta's using the full squad, which is good. And I think that's positive.
You know what? Yes, we have to use our squad, but when you have a specialist, you've got Cedric, who is a right back, who can play at left back. Play him because you've got Bellerin as well.
Yeah.
You've got Martinelli scratching his heels. Whelan has played a lot of games, and yes, he's coming into a little bit of form now. But Martinelli, when he came in against Chelsea, first class. He got a little knock, but he's been rearing to go ever since. We should have brought him back in the fold, even sparingly. But we haven't even done that. We haven't done that. I think he's had maybe 20 minutes of football since that game.
Yeah.
Pepe also back into form. Again, he put him on the bench. Lacazette came back in form again on the bench. Gabriel, centre half.
Yeah, but to be fair, Pablo Mari's been playing well now. Do you not think that this team here was strong enough to beat a Burnley squad? I mean, surely. I looked at that team today. I said, all right, I was winning. I'm still not sure about, even though he has been performing. But apart from that, we had Partey, we had Aubameyang, we had Kieran Tierney. Surely that team's strong enough to beat a Burnley team.
It should have been strong enough. Again, I think VAR played a big part. We had a penalty shout, which wasn't given.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. I mean,
the first one definitely should have been a penalty.
Yeah.
Every other game I've seen where a similar situation happened, a penalty was given.
Yeah.
2 handballs by the same player in that same motion. Nothing given, no review, nothing.
Yeah.
And then they give another shout for a penalty, which you could see the guy jumps up, blocks it. He didn't make no attempt to play it with his hand. And the referee went to give a penalty. Well, no way was that going to be given as a penalty. But the first one should have been a penalty.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the second one, I saw it again. I thought it was a penalty first time with the second one, but I saw it again and it did hit his shoulder. The first one, I'm still trying to understand why it wasn't a penalty. I was shocked, to be quite honest.
I'm still left flabbergasted. Flabbergasted.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think I'm not sure. Someone may correct me if I'm wrong, but they said it was too close proximity, and therefore the penalty wasn't given. Whereas the referee was watching it, who's watching the match, actually said, "I'm quite shocked. I would have given that." You know,
Exactly.
it's absolutely ridiculous, to be quite honest. I mean, that would have changed the match. You know.
Exactly. So these are the things that can conspire against a team and a manager in him keeping his job and losing his job.
Yeah.
So I'm disappointed, but VAR again, not just Arsenal games, loads of games this season. You've seen made some bad decisions. You can't understand it.
Yeah.
So the rule changes seem to change from week to week, game to game, and you're left to wondering where do we stand with the rules?
Yeah.
Is it dependent who's watching the game, or is it dependent on the rule to be the rule for one and rule for all?
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem. So,
yeah. I mean, we're 38 points now. I think we're 9 points behind top 4 position. Is it possible to get top 4 now, or is that over? Or was that over a long time?
It was a long shot from way back when. But results like this today certainly doesn't help.
Yeah.
It piles the pressure on for the Europa League, and now we do need to really perform in these games and get the result.
Yeah.
Our game against Olympiacos looks easy enough on paper, but Olympiacos is a decent team.
Well, they knocked us out last season, didn't they?
They did indeed.
Yeah.
But last season was last season. The team is much different now.
Yeah.
If we were playing the consistency of the team that I believe that we should have out there, that would consist of Gabriel in the back line with Partey, Aubameyang, Martinelli, and Pepe, even Lacazette, we would be more with, of course, Tierney and Bellerin, because no matter how they want to knock Bellerin, I think Bellerin is a very good right back.
I was arguing the case that Bellerin's finished, if I'm honest with you, in terms of being, I would get the money for him now. I think his head's not really with Arsenal or not really football. And I think we've got Cedric. I like Chambers, if I'm honest with you. I thought he got injured, but I think he's still a good player. Before he got injured, I thought he was one of our consistent players. Is Bellerin still part of your first team?
Chambers is a very good squad player.
Yeah.
But if you're putting out your first 11, would you put him in front of Bellerin or Cedric's? I would. Yes, Cedric has come in and he's done an excellent job. Yeah. No doubt about it. But I still believe Bellerin, he's had his injury problems, but was getting back into form.
Yeah.
And going forward, he was decent. He's playing really well with Tierney on the left. I think he was really good, and he was linking up well with Saka. So
I'm going to disagree with you with that one. I think we've looked a lot stronger with Cedric, and I think Pepe's looked a lot better, and Williams looked a lot better when Bellerin's not really playing, because they've got that solid defensive ability behind them. But I'm not a Bellerin fan. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a Bellerin fan at the moment. But yeah, where do we go from here? So it looks like top 4 is out of the question. So it looks like Europa or nothing.
It's very much looking that way. We've got some big games coming up soon. We've got Liverpool and Tottenham,
West Ham,
and West Ham. So that we're gonna have to be realistic. We're gonna have to take 9 out of 9 there. 9 points out of 9.
Yeah.
Any chance, because everybody's taking points of everybody. But now we need to perform and take points of these big boys, because these are the big boys now. We have to look at them as the big boys. So we need to take points, 3 points maximum every week.
Yeah. And if we don't get those points, so to speak, are you a believer? And we don't get Europa, are you still a believer in Arteta's dream in going forward with him, or are you someone who would like to see someone else? Or is it too early to say?
No, I think we've got to stick with it. We've made a
Yeah.
decision. For better or worse, we've got to stick with it
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
time and
yeah.
see how
I
far we
agree.
can go.
Yeah,
We don't want to be one of those teams that sack a manager every other month because we're not
yeah,
getting the result. We've
yeah,
got to go with his plans, believe in him, give him the time to build a team to how he wants it, and let's see where we go.
yeah,
So no, I'm backing Arteta. I'm backing the boys, onwards and upwards.
yeah. No,
Europa League, here
100%.
we come.
Say that again, sorry. That last bit.
Europa League, here we come.
All right, nice one. Thank you, Richie Rich. It was nice to speak to you on the match today. I look forward to speaking to you again. Until then, take care.
Okay, my brother.
Take care.
Don't get down spirited.
No,
2
no,
points
no.
drop.
Onwards and upwards, like you said, you know.
Yeah, we've got to look. We've got to be positive.
Although it has messed up my Saturday, but that's another story. All right, take care, though.
I look forward to Thursday, man.
All right,
Okay.
then.
Cheers.
See ya.
Cheers, Jay.